Hey Ratbags, it's Jade with another SMALLAND update video today, giving you the news that it's going to be a big one incoming soon. In fact, on the 20th July, the new Forbidden Monuments, a great name, is going to be live. It's going to be expanding on the map. You're going to have a new area to explore, which looks likely to be the playground. Now, I did show some of this off before. You may have seen me using some cheats and commands to do a little preview. Well, obviously that was just a preview and it wasn't finished. So I'm excited to see what I can do with it now. The game's been out a good few months. This will be the second expansion after, obviously, the catacombs and the crypts. On top of that, we're finally going to get some sort of action with birds. Namely, the blue tit. These boss airborne enemies will defend their nests without mercy. And only the best equipped and coordinated small folk teams will emerge victorious from the encounter. What rewards await the hardy warriors who manage this feat? Time will tell. That is going to be a bit crazy. It was in actually one of the original concept trailers for the game that we would indeed maybe fight birds. Or the idea being originally was that we'd maybe go and steal some of their eggs. I do wonder how this is going to play out. They're quite speedy birds. They're quite big comparatively to our characters. And yet, obviously, we're not going to be taming them. It does strictly say they're tier boss flying airborne enemies or whatever. And then stink bugs and stink grenades are coming. Now, they teased this one off a while ago, showing us basically the head of a stink bug. Defeat this rancid new enemy to make use of its unique glands, unlocking SMALLAND to survive the world's first throwable weapon. Use stink grenades to stun enemies from a distance and poison them with AoE damage. But maybe most exciting of all, really enhance the gameplay, is character and creature leveling. This was something that I really am glad to see. There just isn't enough deep mechanics in SMALLAND. That's why it feels so superficial and kind of just a bit aimless. There's not enough reward other than the armors. And once you get the armors, well, what are you doing? How do you actually grow or get stronger? So they're adding a creature and character leveling system. You'll be able to customize and enhance how you play. Both wild and tame creatures will now also come in different sizes and strengths, and tame creatures can be further improved across key attributes. So pretty much just like Ark Survival Evolved, and maybe a little bit of Conan Exiles, you'll now be able to give your creatures a little bit of a boost. So this is good stuff. They're also adding new tools, weapons, armors, and another NPC to meet, as well as the usual array of ongoing system improvements under the hood. Nothing yet about whether or not we are going to get new wings on armor. There was a small update last week. I actually went and showcased this in a very brief quick live stream, as there really was only some quality of life stuff to show off, but there were some really good movements and changes. Animations were tightened up, specifically in combat. They had the ability to add signs so you can label stuff a lot clearer and easier and better. Albeit with the writing being quite glowy and quite bright, kind of hoping they turn that down just a little bit in the future. But yeah, more excitingly was the spare slot that seemingly was in place for armor. You can see just in between the arrows and the headpiece, we've got this new section. It does look like to me it's a harness. One of the biggest key feedbacks from me and a lot of other people is the ability to have wings on any armor set. So this might be what this is, I think. Otherwise, could it be just more of an extension for backpacks to carry more armor or weapons or gear or items? Maybe, but I'm really hoping it is the ability to put wings on any armor set. You see at the moment as well, you can't obviously put any armor in it, so it's not just simply a transmogrification system. It's got to be something like where you can put your wings. And then we see also attributes. It was actually teased in this quality of life update. It's greyed out here, but that's where you're going to see how to improve your skills, I guess, once you get enough experience. I presume that's how you do it. Hopefully it's not going to be something like you've got to find certain things. Grounded kind of has that with their milk molars, and it's okay. But sometimes there's nothing wrong in having a bit of an old-fashioned traditional XP system that tends to work a bit better than just going and finding certain specific items to consume. It's good stuff. I want SMALLAND to get better. I thought it was a decent enough game, albeit lacking a little bit of deeper systems. Hence why I couldn't really stick with it, because once you'd gone through it, which I had in my 100 days, there just wasn't enough to keep me playing. But with the ability to keep growing my character and creatures and level them up to super bugs, this is definitely a great step in the right direction. So as always, I'll be there first to let you guys know and showcase any new stuff incoming. Until next time, Ratbags, laters.